2023 has brought us a lot of highlights for Smash Ultimate, whether that be newcomers to Summit, the Peach that almost stole Genesis, or the Pikachu that took out MKLeo. Here are some of the best highlights of Smash Ultimate so far this year. Our first major of the year landed us in New York City, where we saw top talent exploding out the gate, featuring players such as MKLeo, Spargo, Sonics, Light, and so on, but the destructive bracket path of Tweek was the highlight of the tournament. With every set being played in a best of 5 at LMBM, the only thing standing in his way was an extra win. Tweek saw great success taking on the likes of Squid Plumber, Anathema, Riddles, MKLeo, and double eliminating Spargo in order to secure New York's prestigious major.
Still feel like it's not over for Spargo. There is a universe in which he wins this, but it's not going to be this one.
I don't know if it's this one, man. I talked to Dr. Strange. I don't know if it's this one. Not again.
That's it. Tweek is your Let's Make Big Moves champion.
Make some noise. Let's go.
Let's go. Tri-State stand up.
Mute Ace taking on MKLeo, gonna be an absolute showstopper.
Yeah. Well.
The ever so important Genesis 9 saw players greet us back in San Jose, where we once again ask the same question. Is Leo going to win again? Okay, maybe he does, but that wasn't even the most impressive part. Mute Ace, the Peach specialist, decided that it was his turn to take down Leo, and he did. Once. Nevertheless, Mute Ace went through a destructive tear as he foiled the winner's bracket for many players, including none other than Meister, Akala, Gluttony, Light, and even Leo. Once. Not only was this an incredible run to second place, but this run secured the Peach main their spot at the last Summit.
Last second scramble situation. We have been in this for a while. Another minute of scramble. Who's getting it before there? Across the stage.
That is it! He's doing the grand final! He did it! We saw him against Light in a triumphant down to the wire game 5 in semis. He brings that same efficiency and confidence to game 4 against MKLeo, and he is solidified in grand finals of Genesis 9. Have a seat, sir. That is your stage.
Going into Collision, we saw players trying their hardest to qualify for the last Summit spot ever. A fierce showing of raw skill led us to our grand finals between Riddles and SkyJ. With both players putting in an excellent show for the crowd, it would fall flat for SkyJ as Riddles does what he does best and steals the show away. But fast forward to Smash Ultimate Summit 6 when we see SkyJ take on Louis Money for the true final Summit spot as Light had to drop out due to illness. A somewhat underwhelming group stage left SkyJ in loser's bracket. But after taking out Team Liquid's Hungry Box, SkyJ was left standing there awaiting his run back against Riddles. A 4-game set saw SkyJ return the favor for Collision and saw his run continue all the way to 5th place, taking out Apollo Kage before losing to the Mario main, Kurama.
Rayjard is out.
Rayjard's gone.
Riddles needs somebody.
Riddles, we out.
The fear. Get kicked. Wow. Get kicked.
Straight left from SkyJ. Well done. Putting the fear in.
Collision not only gave us the intensity of a Summit qualifier, but saw the offline rise of Shiny Mark on international lands. The Pikachu from Guatemala handed out a swift 3-0 to Ned before being sent to loser's bracket by Lima. From there, Shiny Mark would take on the likes of Henry Luma, Shadig, Peanut, and Ling. Ahead of his bracket stood what looked like a lost cause with an angry MKLeo in the way of his top 8 loser's side run. But unbeknownst to him and the rest of the venue, Shiny Mark would display an incredible show of force, taking down Leo in a 3-1 victory to qualify for top 8. Unfortunately for the shining Pikachu, the Game & Watch extraordinaire Meister was waiting for him in loser's side, where he would take Shiny Mark out of the tournament in a 3-1 fashion. Nonetheless, those who knew Shiny Mark saw the run going the distance, but it was still a pleasant surprise seeing the Pikachu make such a fantastic run.
Right there too. I know Charlie's sitting on the edge of his seat right now.
When Tweek talks, you have to listen. Oh my! But he ain't listening. His ears are covered. Your level up champion, Light.
Leo who was, again, I remind you, on the winner's side of Grand Final. Seems like such a distant memory with all the games we've seen Fault thus far.
They've played so many games together, and Spargo has shown the importance of adaptation! And that's gonna do it! Spargo with the pop-up!
No, he's not.
Are you?
Oh, no!
Wow.
He's gonna make it.
Yeah, you're fine because you're
If
Sora.
it was any other...
No, you're
Wow.
not.
Okay.
So that was
if
it.
it was any other character, they would
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
General.
suicide kill.
Beyond the Summit came to an end as their last Smash Summit ever was hosted on the weekend of March 23rd. The bracket saw newcomers such as Big D and Kurama make waves and tear through the bracket, with Big D at 3rd and Kurama at 4th. Huge upsets were made as Spargo was taken down at 13th and MKLeo at 9th, leaving only 2 previous Smash Summit champions remaining in the bracket, Tweek and Proto Bantam. The 2 Summit champions met in winners semis, and in a high-intensity Game 5, Tweek stole the show, securing himself in winners finals against Big D. However, during the losers bracket after an early loss to Big D, Akala decided that enough was enough, taking out MKLeo, Gluttony, Proto Bantam, and winning the runback against Big D in order to secure himself in losers side grands. Tweek and Akala went toe-to-toe in grand finals, but in a gut-wrenching Game 5, Akala would proceed to reset the bracket, and then win over Tweek in Game 4 grand finals reset. Those were some of the highlights of Smash Ultimate so far this year. Let me know what I missed and what I should cover next. Thanks for watching.